Skip Bayless, LeBron James. What's new? Skip Bayless is a certified hater of LeBron James, yet he is secretly in love with him. All jokes aside, this is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Skip Bayless making a prediction on whether or not LeBron James will stay with the Lakers. According to Skip Bayless, LeBron James' wife, Savannah James, loves living in the Los Angeles area. With that logic coming into mind for Skip Bayless, he jumped to conclusions by saying that LeBron James will end up staying with the Lakers instead of changing teams for the first time since the summer of 2018. Before I say anything else though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So here it is. Do you agree with Skip Bayless's prediction of what will happen to LeBron James? On the surface, I'm going to say yes. In terms of whether or not I actually agree with Skip Bayless's prediction, I say it's going to be a little early for me to decide. To say right now that LeBron James has even made a decision himself is ludicrous, because I don't even think LeBron James knows what he's going to do in this year's free agency class. LeBron James hasn't even officially opted out of his contract. We all know that LeBron James has 1 year left on his current deal. He can go ahead and opt out of that contract since it is a player option, and he can go ahead and re-sign with the Los Angeles Lakers for even more money, or else he could go ahead and join another team. We all know LeBron James has a history of quitting when the going gets tough, and right now the Lakers are in a pretty tough spot. It's pretty clear that the Los Angeles Lakers are never going to win another championship with LeBron James as their number one option. So what is LeBron James resorting to right now? Now he's demanding the Los Angeles Lakers to draft his son and hire the coach that he wants, which is JJ Redick, or else he's going to go ahead and leave. And that's the move LeBron James has always made throughout his career. If you don't give him the teammates that he wants, if you don't want to give him the right coach, if the going gets tough, let me go ahead and leave the team high and dry. And this is one of the reasons why I can never say LeBron James is the GOAT. It's because of the fact that he is always trying to change teams all the time. He's always trying to stack the deck. And when the going gets tough, what does he do? He leaves his teams high and dry. You look at what Michael and Kobe did. What those guys did was build championship teams. LeBron James buys championship teams. Now, on the surface, that doesn't seem like a horrible thing to do, but in the grand scheme of things, long-term wise, for the public image of the NBA, it is a horrible look for LeBron James. But I'm not here to rant about why LeBron James will never be the GOAT. I'm here to talk about whether or not he is going to stay on the Los Angeles Lakers. And as of right now, I'm going to say that he will stay with the Lakers for right now, because we all know that LeBron James does love the Los Angeles area, but I don't necessarily feel overly confident that he is going to be committed to playing for the Lakers next season. I say that because obviously the Lakers don't hire the coach that he wants, and if they don't draft Bronny, he might be very angry with the organization. He might just opt out and try to take his ball and go home and try to team up somewhere else, maybe even go back home to Cleveland. And as for how this is related to Skip Bayless, well, we all know Skip Bayless is obsessed with talking about LeBron James. We all know that he is secretly in love with LeBron James. There's no way you can talk about one man for 21 years the way Skip Bayless has and you don't love him. Obviously, Skip Bayless has watched every single second of LeBron James' NBA career. LeBron James lives rent-free in Skip Bayless's head. He had a lot to say, though, about whether or not LeBron James was going to stay on the Los Angeles Lakers or not. And I'm going to show you guys this clip from Undisputed. Now, you guys are only going to get the audio version only. That is because Fox Sports right now is not letting people show visuals of their clips for copyright-related purposes. So you guys will only get the audio version. Roll the film.
Here's the point. Rich Paul, he's masterful at what he does, but he's a master media manipulator. And I'm seeing stories last night of places LeBron could go: Cleveland, Oklahoma City, blah, 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 you know, all these. And I'm like, what, San Antonio? No, he's not. He's not going to Oklahoma City. He's not going to San Antonio. There might be a tiny % chance that he would go to Cleveland, but I don't see it because of all the things Keyshawn has brought up and I brought up ad nauseum on this show. He lives here. Now he's got 2 places here, and they are beautiful because this is the best place to live in the country. And his family loves it here, and his wife clearly loves it here, and his next career is based here.
Well, I'm going to say this for what Skip Bayless had to say about LeBron James loving the lifestyle of Los Angeles. We've seen players in the NBA love lifestyles in certain cities while jumping ship to other teams. So that doesn't really hold a whole lot of water for me. I don't believe that LeBron James is certainly determined to stay in Los Angeles at all costs. I think at the end of the day, LeBron James, he still wants to win another championship or have a storybook ending where he can go ahead and go home to Cleveland. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers are far more serious contenders than what the mainstream media is giving them credit for. I think LeBron James is on the verge of returning back to the Cleveland Cavaliers for the third time. Otherwise, why did they fire JB Bickerstaff, who won a playoff series for the Cleveland Cavaliers for the first time since 1993 without LeBron James on the roster? All of that was not an accident. And we also saw LeBron James show up for a Cavs playoff game. Obviously, when LeBron James does that, that means he's getting ready to leave his current team. And I believe LeBron James is all set and ready to leave the Los Angeles Lakers if they do not hire the coach that he wants. As for the coach that LeBron James wants to go ahead and hire, I believe he is going to want JJ Redick as his head coach. He has made it no secret that he loves JJ Redick as a head coaching candidate and that he would do whatever it took to make sure that JJ Redick would be the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. And look, I like JJ Redick as an analyst. I like him X's and O's wise. I think he's a very smart guy. He knows the game of basketball very well, but I don't like the fit of JJ Redick with LeBron James because we all know that if JJ Redick gets hired by the Los Angeles Lakers, he is going to be nothing more than a puppet to LeBron James. And I would hate to see JJ Redick's intelligence be wasted by being on the sidelines with LeBron James because we all know LeBron James to be a coach killer, and that would be a darn shame if we saw JJ Redick on the sidelines being the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. If I'm JJ Redick, I'm not going to go ahead and take that job, even though I'm buddies with LeBron James, because what's going to happen when the going gets tough? Is LeBron James going to tough it out, or is he going to blame the coach, blame the teammates, blame the GM, and leave his team high and dry while playing the blame defect game? Obviously, if I'm JJ Redick, I'm not going to go ahead and touch that job with a 10-foot pole while keeping my job cushy at ESPN. You've got it pretty good over there. You're one of the better media analysts at ESPN, which is not really saying a whole lot considering the garbage that is filled at ESPN. But you know what? If I'm JJ Redick, I'm staying at ESPN, and I'm saying if I want to be a head coach, I better wait out another year in this coaching cycle. As far as what Skip Bayless had to say in terms of the prediction that he had for LeBron James, I get his reasoning. I can understand where he's coming from. I don't necessarily think there are a lot of contenders to get LeBron James, but I also think that LeBron James wanting to stay in Los Angeles just because of the lifestyle, that is an overrated reason to me. We've all seen NBA players love living in a certain city while wanting to demand trades or leaving their teams in free agency and other situations. Look at Kevin Durant. He loved the lifestyle in Brooklyn, but that didn't mean he wanted to stay on the Brooklyn Nets because he still requested a trade at the end of the day, and he wanted to form up a super team on the Phoenix Suns. Obviously, the Phoenix Suns, they're one of their teams in contention to land LeBron James this summer. They have been in talks of drafting his son, Bronny James. We'll see what happens with that, though. Obviously, Bronny James is not actually an NBA caliber player, but teams are going to go ahead and take a look at Bronny James because they think if they draft him or sign him in undrafted free agency, well, they can end up getting LeBron James in free agency. And in turn, you're basically drafting Bronny James to make sure you land the services of LeBron James. Now, do I think that's a smart approach? Heck no, I don't think that's a smart approach. LeBron James is done winning championships at this point in stage of his career. This guy is more of a bigger brand name, more so than an actual superstar. Now, he can still put up good statistics, but he doesn't have the same impact on winning the way they did 4, 5, 6 years ago. Obviously, you look at how Skip Bayless, he is also realizing that LeBron James is a great player. He's obviously not saying that he's the GOAT, but we all know that Skip Bayless secretly loves LeBron James. He also had a final prediction to make on LeBron James. He also said in Undisputed, it's also going to be audio only. Again, Fox Sports is not allowing me to show the visuals to you guys. It's for copyright related purposes, so you guys are going to get the audio version only. Roll the film.
LeBron will be a Laker. Bronny will be a Laker. AD will do whatever LeBron says. And I don't know. To me, it feels like I know Rachel Nichols keeps saying, be careful on this. It might only be one more year.
Now, that part I agree with Skip Bayless completely. If the Los Angeles Lakers draft Bronny James, you can be assured that LeBron James is going to return to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I agree that Anthony Davis is a follower. He is the definition of a beta male, not an alpha leader whatsoever. Obviously, if the Los Angeles Lakers draft Bronny James, then this discussion is moot because LeBron James is obviously going to want to play with his son, which means he's going to be on the Los Angeles Lakers come next season. But we'll see if the Lakers cave in to his demands. I wouldn't do it if I'm the Los Los Angeles Lakers, I would go ahead and get rid of LeBron James at all costs, because we all know that LeBron James is done winning championships at this point in stage of his career. I find it interesting that Skip Bayless is predicting LeBron James will stay with the Los Angeles Lakers. We all know that Skip Bayless is secretly a LeBron James fan, even though he criticizes LeBron James all the time. There's no way you don't love the guy after you've been trashing him for 21 years, because he has an unhealthy obsession with LeBron James. That being said, though, I actually agree with Skip Bayless's prediction as to what will happen with LeBron James next season. I believe that he will stay with the Los Angeles Lakers, but that is only as of right now. Obviously, that opinion can change once it gets closer to a draft, once I get more information on Bronny James, and obviously where Bronny James will land up will also be a big talking point when it comes to the free agency status of LeBron James. So that is why I actually agree with Skip Bayless's prediction of what will happen to LeBron James. However, Skip Bayless once again exposed his obsession on talking about LeBron James, as it is clear he is secretly in love with him. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @Dustin Tran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @Dustin Tran and Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @Dustin Tran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel Sports Guy Talking.